we on YouTube yet?
Yeah, we are. I've just put it on like be right back, but we're here now.
Okay, so I did know. Okay,
So
sorry.
so
Hello,
so we
everybody
so
again.
we need billionaires that are ethical with moral values. Hmm.
That's the problem.
Where
It's never going to happen.
where can we get that?
Um, where can we get that? Uh,
Do we have to get
you can't. I
nearly
don't know. This was what
nearly
there's
good
some.
people? Hey, what about the owners
Yeah,
of
that's all we can hope for. Is
Wrexham? There you go.
the owners of food. Yeah, well, they're not going to be able to compete with Man City. That's the
No,
problem.
that's the
But then
trouble.
you look at it. We have competed. We have competed with them, considering how rich they are. But now we've got Newcastle. Yeah, like it's going to get harder, and Man United are going to get sold now. So then you've got them, and who knows who's owning them? Yeah, and then who's next? Like our league is just going to become the league of billionaires. Maybe that will level it all off. But
The the trouble with last season
yeah,
is
look,
we run our team down. We They went to the max.
we ran them down
Yeah,
physically.
basically,
Yeah.
and that's what we had to do to compete with
So
Manchester City. And look at the amount of injuries we've got now.
yeah, well, but that's Klopp's style. Yeah, it's very much when it works brilliantly, like really well. We can beat anybody. When it doesn't work brilliantly. Yeah, like we'll get loads of injuries. We'll tire out players. We'll lose games constantly like that. So that it's very much um, it. We put the effort like, when we put the effort in. When Klopp is running on full steam, it will be fantastic. But to do that, we need we need a bigger squad. So that's also going against what Klopp likes, which is he likes smaller squads. I've said this a million times on here, but he likes smaller, how far he can push them, when he needs to rest them, things like that. Now, if we get a bigger squad, he's not going to know in as much detail about each player because they do analytics on everything. Yeah, everything. Klopp keeps in touch with the players, even on their time off. Yeah, so he's doing that all the time. And so the problem with Klopp, if there is a problem, is that even if you look at Dortmund, right, you've got players there that brilliant. They were brilliant. They were fantastic young players, but he ran them into the ground. That's his style of football. Does run players into the ground, and if they're physically not sorry, not to it, up to it, then what will happen is they get injuries, and they get more and more and more injuries,
Yeah,
and then their careers are cut short, right? So with new owners, will Klopp change his mind as well? Will his opinion change with, okay, well, these guys are super rich. I'll have to work with a bigger squad.
he did
Will
mention.
he agree with that? Will be happy with that? Will Klopp stick around? We don't know.
I don't know. He said he would like more players in a way. He has said that he would be good to have the money for that in his what style of
Yeah,
Klopp sayings. But would he stick around if it's like Eastern European billionaires?
Middle Eastern or Eastern Europeans. now, now
Middle
he's spread to Eastern Europe. Hey, look, if it's Russians,
Middle Eastern.
that's the thing. It's not just middle. It's not just saying anybody from the Middle East. A billionaire is a scumbag. But the names that are suggested are always people with horrific pasts. You don't even have to research that much, and you
No,
see, okay,
no.
I don't want our club associated with that. Yeah, Now, for people from the Middle East who are Liverpool fans, yeah,
It does
they
sound
must see that and
as
see the fans' reaction.
I
They
know.
must think, well, they're racist, yeah, they hate us. It's not that at all. You know, I know Salah's not from the Middle East. He's from Africa, but people from Egypt, some people consider themselves Arabs, yeah.
Hmm.
Others consider themselves African. Now, I'm not sure what Salah considers himself. Does he consider himself African or Arab or both? Probably both, yeah. But him coming to the club was one of the best things, um, not just football wise, but culture wise, and how people see, um, you know, a Muslim footballer, a Muslim person. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been brilliant for us, absolutely brilliant. He's been fantastic. He's stuck. He got stuck in with the club. He is Liverpool now, and they should look at that. If someone's from the Middle East, um, look at how Salah's been taken in by the Liverpool supporters. We love him. Yeah, it's nothing to do with anything other than he's a brilliant footballer. He's a great guy. We don't. There is none of that. Like, oh well, we don't want these types in our club. Like Salah gets stick from opposition fans because of where he's from, because of the way he looks. That happens.
especially with the Mane and
But
Salah situation as well.
yeah, that's the thing with that's you get from fans that are we get fans that are like Mane fans or fans that were that are Salah fans. Like that whole thing, I don't get. That's crazy. You support the team. Ever since I've supported Liverpool, I've supported all the players. Yeah, unless they've done something so horrific that I found out about. Yeah, I support all the players, even Lovren, even the moron that is Lovren. Yeah, I still supported him. I wanted him to do better. I wanted him to improve. I think
Yeah,
it's got to a point now where we're worldwide, worldwide. Yeah, we're huge. We're a massive club, so we're going to get all types of people supporting us for all different reasons. All the same that all the big teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Milan, whoever, all those teams get. They always get crazy fans that are like Ronaldo fans, Messi fans, things like that. But we had them in the same club, which was a bit nuts.
I know. Every time someone mentions Eastern European or something like that, it becomes something bad when it shouldn't be. It's not good. It's not good to think that way.
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern, yeah, sorry. What did I say? I'm
No,
tired. Leave me
no,
alone.
no. I keep saying Eastern European. No, I literally have
Middle
no.
Eastern, yeah. I don't know why I keep saying that. Yeah.
If we could find someone, look, we need to just look. We just need someone that is. We need someone that is just good enough. Yeah, basically, we're never going to get a perfect group of people to run our club.
No.
But if they're good enough, if they come from the Middle East and you know, they're good people, they've got a clean record, yeah, as much as we can see, I'll accept it now, yeah. But I would rather that we could find like the best. It doesn't have to be American, doesn't have to be like a thing. I think there's a like the richest guy in India is supposedly looking at us. He's got a horrific past as well. Uh, you know, it's not good.
Well, look
It's,
at Manchester United.
I don't know. It's too much of a headache.
They're looking at Apple, aren't they? Or something like that. They're not
Well,
great.
that's just a name that was brought up.
I know. Even so, they're not great. They're not morally great anyway. Middle Eastern.
No.
Middle Eastern. That's it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
It's a thing that's come up. I've since their names have been brought up online. There's been a lot of back and forth with fans from the Middle East that are
I know. They're
very
thinking,
annoyed that Liverpool fans don't want
what the
those types.
fuck's happened? Why are we getting the blame?
I'd love to get someone from the Middle East on this podcast and talk to them about it.
Also, Eastern European.
Not someone from this country, someone from the Middle East or an Eastern European. Yeah, just someone on that we could actually have a proper chat about, what they think about what this country thinks about them.
It would be good.
They're the people that are running their countries. That'd be great.
Yeah, instead of our opinion, where we haven't
Anyway,
lived in any of these countries, but we have our opinions and their facts
no,
suddenly.
I know people that have lived there and they've told me what it was like, and it was positives, a lot of positives and negatives as well. So I've got some kind of view.
But isn't that in every
I know
country?
someone that lives in. Yes, of course, but I don't know. I don't want that type of ownership, to be honest. I think we need to get away from that. But that's football. Football's gone to shit. Morally, there was never any morals.
So do we have to wait till Manchester City go down, before Liverpool go back up again? Like their owners suddenly leave because they're bored. Is that the only way?
No, because they're not the richest. The richest, I think, are the Newcastle owners. They have the most money. They're the richest club in the world. It's like 300 billion or something ridiculous. So we have to have someone that's on that level if we want to keep up.
Yeah, but if we're going
we do what we're doing now,
morally,
look, we could. Yeah.
Then we're not.
Oh, that's out the window now. That's been pointed out.
I know. It's got pointed out.
Is it Cundino? Cundino, who wrote. I hope I got that right.
You probably got it wrong, but it would be good to have someone like just someone that would, have an opinion that has lived in one of these countries.
Yeah.
And then us being
that's what we need to do.
Then us being ignorant.
You can do some research. It's not the country in general, because we know that they're very strict, religious countries.
Yeah.
Probably not quite as strict as it's made out over here in the West, because they want to make it look far worse than it is. But obviously, there's horrible things that happen there, and people in charge are always going to be in charge in those countries, unless the oil dries up, or we go to a different source of energy, then they're going to have that amount of power and money. So I don't think, but that's it. Whoever owns us, they're going to own us. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing we can do about it. But I think we just got to back the players and the manager. And what did we talk about the Southampton game?
We did. Sort of a glimpse of
briefly in the book.
Yeah, we didn't really,
because there's not really a lot to say, is there? It was like the game before the World Cup.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the last game of the season when there was like nothing to play for.
Nothing to play for.
I don't mean like last season, but seasons where it was the last game. We weren't going to win the league. It was just a nothing game. That's what it felt like, even though it wasn't.
Yeah. But even those games back then, I'd say like 10, 15 years ago, every game was important. You want to win every game. Didn't matter.
Oh,
even like the last game of the season, I was just desperate to see them win.
No, they're all important. It was just it didn't feel like that way when we played Southampton. We played well.
No. We're jaded now. That's what's happened. Having some success again, it's made us jaded. That's what it is. We're annoying, basically.
I would say Firmino's done pretty well despite not being
So that's it.
in the Brazilian side. He's done, his job. He scored a good goal against Southampton as
Yeah,
well. Was it a good header from
yeah.
quite far? He's very good at them.
Um, yeah. Well, look, he's doing it again. So Bobby's
I,
turned up again.
I know his
It would have been good if he turned up a bit more last season.
his goal
But
scoring statistics aren't possibly the greatest for like a number 9, but not being put into the Brazilian squad is a bit crazy because he's there for the team. He passes, he links,
yeah, it's dumb.
he provides. So I
He gives
get
them
it.
something different. He offers something different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, maybe they're going for younger. You know, the youth in a 29-year-old Neymar,
Well, ex Everton did well,
2 years old, and ex-Everton. Yeah, little rat. Although he is a socialist, and he was very pleased with the new president that has come into Brazil. So I hate him, but I well done,
Well, I can't hate
well
him
done for
because
that.
I don't
I
personally
respect that.
know him, but he has been disliked
I do.
in how
I
he's
do.
acted. He's not acted the way a footballer should act with all that ego, eh?
No, he's a bit. It, yeah, he's a rat, but he's a rat that has a good moral compass. So we'll give him that. Um,
Deep down,
yeah,
he's
what's
a
the
good
future hold for
lad.
Liverpool? We don't know. Yes, which is important. Better than Neymar, better than half of that bloody squad. So
So we don't know what's going to happen with Liverpool with the owners, and we can't say that they're going to be better. We should go for them because we don't know. We could get like
no,
trillionaires, yeah, but it doesn't mean we'd win the league. We'd have a good chance, though.
no. The way I look at it, right, is like this: if we were basically, we nearly won all four last season. We've been like a point of winning the league two other times, yeah. And all it would have taken maybe was to have a slightly bigger squad. Do we need like a super rich person to come through, or do we need someone that's just a bit richer than the people that we got now? Because we've got Klopp,
Yeah, we just need that
you know.
bit
That's what we've
extra.
got ahead of all these teams.
Because look at Grealish.
Yeah.
He cost what? How much? That's quite a bit of money, didn't he?
What,
What?
Grealish?
Yeah,
Grealish,
Grealish. And what has he done?
100 million.
Yeah, how many goals has he scored?
Stop saying Grealish.
Grealish. I've got a Grealish. He doesn't deserve
Grealish.
his name.
Right. Okay. Well, Grealish.
Grealish.
I
What's his
think he
name?
cost 100 million.
Grealish. Is it Grealish?
Grealish.
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 Man. Why can't...
No. Shut up.
Grealish. Grealish. That git.
Grealish.
That git.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, he costs a lot of money sitting on the bench. See, that's what they can do. They can make a terrible signing, and he's not. He wasn't a terrible signing, but it wasn't worth 100 million.
No, and he's not.
But they can make those mistakes.
He's not a terrible player, but he's not worth that much.
That's a very talented. He's a talented footballer.
Could have called
He's
him.
a talented footballer, but he's
Decided to call him Jack.
yes, that's better.
Jay.
Grealish. Just say it like that. Grealish.
You obnoxious turd. Patronising turd. Grealish. 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 This is just going to be a whole minute of that. First I say Eastern European.
Yeah,
what has happened to me? Today is just a fuck up. I blame Zoom. Fucking Zoom.
You're as tired as I am. We've taken forever to get this up and running.
Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, God, I sound ignorant now.
Anyway, no, you don't.
All right,
We're not football experts. We're not experts on politics or world news. So
who is though?
we're just two common lives.
We just say how it is. Just say how it is.
Mm, it's wrong, but our moral compasses are in the right direction.
Yeah, we're good people, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, try and do the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
supposedly.
Anyway, we don't know who our owners are.
Supposedly,
We don't want
no.
Middle East billionaires because they're all evil, and
We don't want Middle Eastern Europeans.
and if we could, we'd have a bunch of white players. Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, to be white. No player of
White,
color in our team.
non-gay,
Owned
manly
by the
men,
whitest
so
man.
manly.
Yeah, manly men.
Yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? Can you imagine
That's
that?
what
And
we want.
how
Because we're Liverpool supporters.
how
Regardless.
shit Liverpool would be.
Yeah, you take out all our players that are not white, we're fucked.
Pretty much. We're whitish.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
We're against white.
I think we'll
Yeah.
end it there.
Anyway, we will.
We'll get better, okay? Because hopefully Zoom will work. Because
We keep saying that.
I think it was your connection this time.
I think it was my connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologise to everybody for my crap hole connection today.
But anyway,
Normally it's pretty good.
until then,
Charlie's been dealt a bad hand.
pretty much. I'm gonna try and learn Eastern European
Have a good day.
and Middle Eastern. Okay, I'm gonna learn those two things because
Yes,
they're completely different. My brain isn't working.
exactly. And I'll learn some Arabic.
Yeah.
I'll learn some Arabic by the time we come back, so I can.
All right. Good.